Oh my God. That's why people are leaving.
We have got to stop this. Sometimes it is so hard to be a fan of the things I'm a fan of. There are things I will obsess over and praise all day for the rest of my life. There are shows and movies written so well that they'd be considered the equivalent of high art in modern times. Things like Better Call Saul and Andor, since it just came out, that I would consider almost infinitely dissectable. Every time you watch them, you can find something more to appreciate because of the meticulous detail put into these shows. It's some of the best storytelling, in my opinion, that we are ever going to get. But that does not mean that someone is stupid if they don't enjoy it. Just because someone doesn't feel like watching 40 minutes of a bald guy chasing a fly in a meth lab and then spending a day thinking about what the fly could have possibly symbolically represented to him doesn't mean they're dumber than you because you do want to do that. People consume media in so many different ways, and things like music and movies and TV all serve a different role for different people. Almost everything I listen to or read or watch or play, whether it's a song, a movie, a book, or a video game, the fun of me engaging with it is to dissect it and see what the deeper meaning of it is, what the intention behind every piece of the puzzle of crafting it was, and figuring out why it's able to get an emotional response out of people that interact with it. For me, critiquing the media is the point of it, but some of the smartest people I know in real life, when they watch something, they just want to be entertained, man. It's not that big a deal to them. They get that engagement from other interests they have. And then they get free time to relax, and it feels like what they're doing to relax makes them do more work. It's such a shame to me because everything I like attracts those kind of people that are so condescending about art.
I don't like food, I love it. If I don't love it, I don't swallow.
And when they really like something, they get so pretentious about it. And if someone criticizes it in any way, they act like you don't get it or you don't understand the concept or what the character arc was supposed to be. Sometimes people understand what it is and they just don't think it's good. Now, of course, there are cases when there are just dumb people that can't understand what they're watching, right? Media literacy is on the decline.
Do you think that I'm retarded?
But even if that's the case, the way to get them to engage with the thing that you want other people to appreciate as much as you do is not to condescendingly talk down to them and insult their intelligence. I'm not saying you can't defend the things you like and insult the things you don't like. You should. I think that's the whole point. Like I said, media exists to be critiqued. But people that watch the same thing you watch and don't really get why you like it are not going to be swayed to see your point of view if you come at them with hostility. No one is just going to sit there and listen to you call them a fucking idiot because you like the thing they don't like, and then turn around and be like, yeah, you know what? I really should give that thing a chance. The thing I didn't like already, and now I also don't like the people that like it. Now, if you're just minding your own business, talking about something you like with other people that are a fan of it, and someone comes talking shit to you, chew them out all day. I don't care. I don't give a damn. But we gotta stop being so snobby about the things we like. And look, I'm just a person just like you peasants, right? I've definitely been guilty of this before when I was younger to an extent. But you gotta understand that sometimes the thing that's best written isn't what resonates with people. It's even to the point where it's like, within a fandom, if someone interprets a story a different way from other people, they will get absolutely destroyed for it. And it's just so ridiculous. I mean, yes, it is frustrating when you think a story is clearly saying one thing and other people interpret it another way. But at the end of the day, it's just a show. It's just a movie. It's just a book. It's whatever. And if you see a take you don't agree with, of course you should debate it and talk about why. But it's crazy to see comments on, like, someone post something on TikTok, something they like in the sequels of Star Wars, and people are cussing them out in the comments over it. Calm down, man. Their opinion of Star Wars does not impact your life in any way. You know, I get things wrong in what I watch all the time. There's tons of things I didn't even have an opinion on what it meant the first time I watched it because I was so lost until I saw someone else's take on it. It's just so weird for people to get an ego about how you watch a show or a movie. Like, it's just crazy. crazy. But it's really annoying because there are so many things that I bet if people had just stumbled upon it naturally, they would have given it a real chance. But because the first interaction they have with like a fandom of something is these annoying, overbearing people that get this ego about the way they watch a TV show and think that because the people who wrote the story are geniuses, that if you appreciate the story they wrote, that makes you a genius too. That just puts such a bad taste in people's mouths that they don't even want to give it a chance anymore. They don't want to be around that. And I think the worst example ever of this is probably Rick and Morty. I mean, Rick and Morty is a good show when it's not being a terrible show. But that show became such a meme to so many people because of the fans that acted like you had to be a genius to comprehend the jokes of Rick and Morty. The whole reason Rick and Morty is enjoyable is because it is such crazy concepts for each episode set in this sci-fi realm, and then all the jokes are so lowbrow. It's such a difference between tones that it's funny to me.
Tonight, the quality of dialogue stops mattering. Tonight, I do that thing I want to do. With the curve thing.
But again, that's when the show is not being unfunny. But that Rick and Morty fate is coming for your favorite thing. You understand? It's on the line for you, right here, right now. It's coming for this YouTube channel if you don't subscribe on this video.
I'm telling you, we can't.
Think about this. You think about what you're doing.
I thought about it. I thought about it.
Think about it again. We can't go out there.
But I really would appreciate if you would like the video and consider joining the channel. But it's just crazy because these people love these things so much, but they don't understand that they are the reason it's being ruined. And it's just the other side of the same coin with the apologists, right? The people that love a franchise so much that even though they keep putting out garbage, they just eat it up. They never let anyone criticize it. If you ever talk bad about it, you're just crazy or you're ungrateful or something. It's the same thing, except the fans are the ones that are bad and the show is still good. Like if you just got out the way and shut the hell up about how great it is, people would learn how great it is on their own. They'd be more willing to give it a chance. And there's some things that you can just respect even though they're not for you. Like, I will never be into anime, right? It's just the truth. Many people have tried to get me to watch it. I've given a lot of different animes a fair shot. It's just not my thing. I just don't like it. That doesn't mean I have to bash it every time I hear anything about it. And I've never made a video about how much I don't like anime because I'm not the audience for anime. And I think people need to stop putting out their thoughts on stuff like that when it doesn't pertain to them. If you hate horror movies, but every time a new one comes out, you go online and comment about it and complain about it and say what you want them to change, you're just wasting your time and pissing people off for no reason. Because if they catered to what you want out of a horror movie, they would ruin it for the people that like it. The things that you don't like about it is what they do like about it. But anyway, I just had to go on this rant today because with Andor just finishing up and everyone's talking about it, you got a bunch of people online that are like, oh, it was boring, I didn't like it. And everyone who loves it goes and attacks them and calls them an idiot and says they're too stupid to get it. If they think it was boring, let them think it was boring, man. What does it impact you? Andor is a departure from the normal tone of Star Wars. Some people in the fan base aren't gonna like the change, right? I think it was a great risk and it paid off immensely. But that's just how it is, man. Some things are gonna resonate with people and not resonate with other people. And there's really just no point to get upset about that. All you can really do is talk about why you like things you like and why you don't like things you don't like and see if people agree with you. But that's all I got today. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the family, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of HeadCannon.